Thank you. May I ask the representative from UNDESA, United Nations Department on Economic and Social Affairs, give her statement.
Great. Thank you. Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Suriname, distinguished ministers, ambassadors, delegates, and participants, it is my distinct pleasure to address you today on behalf of Mr. Liu Zhenmin, the United Nations Undersecretary General for Economic and Social Affairs. Mr. Liu is very sorry that he cannot be here today in person, and I deliver this statement on his behalf. When the government of Suriname first approached the Department of Economics and Social Affairs, UNDESA, with the proposal to host this conference, I immediately offered our support, both financial and substantive. The topic of climate finance for HFLDs is close to the hearts of all of us at UNDESA. By bringing together Financing for Sustainable Development Office, the Sustainable Development Goals Office, the Sustainable Forest Management and the United Nations Forum of Forest Secretariat, and the Capacity Development Office, all of whom are represented at this conference today, we have brought together a group. It shows together, by bringing 4 DESA offices together, how dedicated we are to this process. This epitomizes what DESA has to offer the international community: substantive, analytical, normative, and capacity-building work to provide governments with tailor-made blends of expertise to support developing countries towards development pathways. Ladies and gentlemen, within DESA's toolbox, several instruments have been designed to be adapted to the specific needs of countries, including HFLDs, to better support them in their efforts to meet both the Paris Agreement under the UNFCCC and the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. These include integrated national financing frameworks and national forest financing strategies. As countries have started to implement the 2030 Agenda, mobilizing sufficient financing is emerging as a key challenge. While climate action and the SDGs are increasingly incorporated into national sustainable development strategies, a majority of such strategies do not lay out how they will be financed. The integrated nature of the SDGs calls for a holistic approach to financing issues. For example, economic growth and climate goals can be either inconsistent or mutually supportive, depending on the policy framework. DESA's work in this area aims to lay out concrete steps governments can take to develop cohesive financing frameworks with the support of the international community. National forest financing strategies, which help identify existing new and innovative financing sources and instruments best adapted to the specific needs of each country, can be a part of these integrated frameworks. Through these frameworks, strategies, and many other tools at your disposal, DESA is here to support every government represented in this conference to better harness financial solutions to meet your sustainable development needs. Most importantly, perhaps, I'd like to congratulate you on the adoption of the Paramaribo Declaration. And I very much look forward to our continued collaboration and support for your work going forward. I wish to thank both the President of Suriname for hosting such an important event in this beautiful city, and the United Nations Development Program for our collaboration and for all of your substantive, logistical, and financial support. I hope these discussions have been fruitful, and I very much look forward to our continued collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you. Now please to the statement of the representative of the CARICOM.
His Excellency, President Botese, the Honorable Ildis Pollock Begley, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister Joseph Harmon from the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, the head of the Bahamas delegation, distinguished ministers and excellencies,